All right, it's time to ask an expert about how to grow our wealth, how to actually retire really successfully. I want to welcome Jim Lange to the show to talk about how you can really retire in comfort. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me, Alex.
So we're talking about a new opportunity that the tax laws are really providing. It's called an Roth IRA conversion. Talk about what that is.
Well, Roth IRA conversion is, in effect, buying your partner, which is Uncle Sam, out of your retirement plan. So IRA and retirement plan owners have a partner. His name is Uncle Sam. He will take a chunk of every distribution that you have for the rest of your life and even the lives of your children and grandchildren. You now have an opportunity to buy him out at today's rates, and we have the lowest tax rates we've ever had. So this is really a great opportunity that can make the difference of hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Absolutely, and many people can benefit from that, and of course it's always important to see real numbers, and so talk about your own personal situation first.
Well, my own personal situation is in 1998. Our office suffered a terrible fire. Don't ever put your office above a pizza shop. And we had very low income, and my wife and I made a $237,000 conversion. As a result of that, we will be $720,000 better off in our lifetime, and our daughter, will, if we don't spend it, will be $6.2 million better off. So even for getting these really high, crazy numbers, there are a lot of people that would be better off by hundreds of thousands of dollars by acting now while the tax rates are hit historic lows, to buy out Uncle Sam at these cheap rates.
Well, we can all take note of your situation. We can certainly aspire to have that type of future comfort. And how can, say, a retiree take advantage of this?
Well, what a retiree can do, and there's a whole new class of IRA and retirement plan owners who can benefit from Roth IRA conversions. And presumably, either on their own or with the help of a CPA or a financial advisor, assess their own situation. But if they are able to profitably make most likely a series of Roth IRA conversions, they can actually buy out their partner, Uncle Sam, in chunks, and can be much, sometimes hundreds of thousands, sometimes over $1 million better off even in their lifetime, and it's even more beneficial for their kids and grandkids.
Well, and we pay taxes. You know, we do write a check to Uncle Sam every single year. Does someone have to write a check to the government to do this?
Well, that's the bad part. You do have to write a check, and that's a violation of our rule, don't pay taxes now, pay taxes later.
Right.
But again, because we're buying out our partner, Uncle Sam, at today's low tax rates, if you work the math out, it's actually very favorable, and it's something that a lot of IRA and retirement plan owners who did not benefit from this even just 2 years ago will now because of today's low tax rates.
Well, and the key word there is today's low tax rates. So you're saying it hasn't always been a good idea for retirees to do this?
Well, everybody's a snowflake, and there's a lot of people who could benefit. So for example, my traditional advice was, let's say you were working and you were making a lot of money and your tax bracket's up here. Not a good time to convert.
Right.
So now you're 66, you retire. Now you no longer have your wages, you no longer have, you're not taking Social Security, hopefully, you don't have minimum required distributions from your IRA. Tax rate's here. That pattern continues, you're living off your savings, then when you're 70, what happens? Minimum required distribution from your IRA, Social Security, it's up here. It used to be do the tax Roth IRA conversion while you're at your low rates. So it has been around, it's been a good thing, but today, if our tax rates are low because of the new rates, and most people think that these are not sustainable, they will go back up, buy out your partner at the low rates, and then when it goes back up, then you're going to have tax-free income for the rest of your life, the rest of your children's lives, and the rest of your grandchildren's lives.
Well, it's about acting when it's appropriate, when the tax rates are in your favor, is what you're saying.
This is a window of opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. So what would you say are next steps for our viewers?
Well, I think the next step is for the do-it-yourselfer, they should be learning more, they should be doing some reading. This is obviously just a quick introduction. If they have a CPA, that is wonderful. Hopefully don't bother them during tax season, but maybe after tax season say, hey, would this be appropriate for me? They have a financial advisor. But this is not one of these segments that you can say, oh, that's nice, and then you go back to your life and you forget about it. This is one of those segments where people think, I could really benefit from this. How can I really take advantage of this and then actually take some action.
It's not advice that we can ignore. Like you say, contact somebody who knows what they're talking about. Sometimes it can seem complex, but if you get somebody on your side who really understands it, who really has your best interests at heart and in their mind, then you're really going to benefit from that. So Jim Lange, we could talk about this for a very long time, but thanks so much for joining me here today.
Thank you for having me,
Nice
Alex.
to see you. If you're interested in finding out if a Roth IRA conversion is the right move for you and your family, call 1-800-387-1129 to schedule a free consultation. Also, head over to paytaxeslater.com for more info.